Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning to all my year 1 in SK APR Jalan Astana. So it's science today with me, Madam Lina. Selamat Hari Raya. Are you ready for your science lesson? Get ready with your science activity book and science textbook. And please turn to page 24. Turn to page 24. Are you ready with the page? Okay, are you ready for the lesson? So let's start. Check out the next slide. Okay, class, we are still at Unit 3, Living Things and Non-Living Things. So the small topic today is about small and big. Small and big. Small means kecil. Big means besar. So now let's take a look at your textbook. Turn to page 24. When you open to the page 24, you can see animals, isn't it? Now let's see what the man said. Let's go to the safari, he said. So when he goes to the safari, so there are various animals in the safari. When you see the picture, there are a lot of animals, isn't it? Are their sizes similar? Adakah size mereka sama? Ada yang kecil, ada yang besar, betul atau tidak? So let us arrange the animals from big to small. Mari kita susun haiwan-haiwan ini daripada besar hingga ke kecil. So now let's take a look at the arrangement. The biggest animal in the picture is the elephant, isn't it? Now the second biggest is goat. And the third one is deer. And the next one is the wildcat. And the smallest one is the rat. Okay, so now let's try to arrange these animals from small to big. Now let's take a look at the next slide. When you take a look at the next slide, we are going to arrange these animals from small to big. Small to big, dari kecil hingga besar. So, when you look at the picture, you already know which one is the smallest and which one is the biggest, isn't it? Mana yang kecil, mana yang besar. So, when you go to the next arrangement, so the smallest one is, we're going to arrange this one is from the small to big. First is the rat. The rat is very small. And then the wildcat. And then the deer. And then the goat. And the elephant is the biggest. Do you understand about the topic, class? Okay, very good. So now let's take a look at the next one for a simple exercise. Okay, class. When you look at this exercise on page 25, so let's try to answer this exercise with me. Look at the picture given in your textbook. Apakah yang awak nampak di dalam buku teks awak? You can see 4 plants, isn't it? Coconut tree, banana plants, paddy, and grass. So try to arrange these plants from small to big. So now let's take a look at the instructions. Number 1, observe the plants in the picture above. Number 2, arrange the plants from small to big. So the arrangement of the plants from small to big is apakah susunan tumbuhan daripada kecil ke besar. Jadi kita tengok apa jawapannya. Let's take a look at the answer. The first thing is grass. Very good. Next one is what, class? Now let's check the answer. Paddy. Yes. And then banana plant and coconut tree. Yes, very good. Okay, now let's move to the next topic. It's the basic needs of living things. Setiap benda hidup ada keperluan. Macam mana? Apakah keperluan untuk mereka hidup? Contohnya macam saya. Kita. Saya dengan awak, manusia. Apa yang awak perlu untuk hidup? Awak perlu apa? Perlu makanan, perlu air, perlu apa? Perlu bernafas, betul atau tidak? Jadi kalau tidak ada makanan, tidak ada air dan tidak ada udara, apa jadi dengan awak? Boleh jawab. What will happen to you? Okay? So, setiap benda hidup ada keperluannya. So, today we're going to see what are the basic needs of living things. So, there are a lot of living things, isn't it? Human, animals, and plants. So, now let's open your textbook. Turn to page 26. Okay? So, when you look at the page 26, have you opened to the page 26, class? I'm waiting. Okay, so now, living things need food, water, and air. Setiap benda hidup perlu food, water, and air. Humans, animals, and plants consume the basic needs in different ways. Manusia, haiwan, dan tumbuhan menggunakan keperluan ini dalam cara yang berbeza. So now let's take a look at the picture. Now let's take a look at this boy. Okay, and these girls. Okay, what are they doing? What are the girls doing? Eating, isn't it? They are eating. What is the boy doing? He is drinking, minum. What is this boy doing? He's breathing. Tengah bernafas. So now let's take a look at the first basic needs. Food. Plants make their own food. Humans and animals need food to get energy. Tumbuhan membuat makanan sendiri. Apa maksud tumbuhan membuat makanan sendiri? Tumbuhan menghasilkan buah. Contohnya buah rambutan, buah apple, mereka hasilkan sendiri makanan tersebut. Jadi, siapa yang makan makanan ini? Siapakah makan makanan yang dibuat oleh tumbuhan? Tentulah manusia dan haiwan. So, humans dengan animals need the food to get the energy. Jadi, cara untuk mereka dapat makanan ialah dari tumbuhan. Awak faham tidak anak-anak murid semua? Okay? So now let's take a look at the next one. Air. Udara. Okay? Setiap benda hidup perlukan udara. So plants need air to breathe and to make food. Tumbuhan perlukan air. Tumbuhan perlukan udara untuk bernafas dan membuat makanan. Cuba tengok. Kalau tidak ada udara, tumbuhan tidak dapat buat makanan, tidak dapat menghasilkan buah, tidak dapat menghasilkan sayur. Okay, so humans and animals need air to breathe. Manusia dan haiwan perlukan udara untuk bernafas. Kalau awak tutup hidung, berapa lama awak tutup hidung? Awak dapat bernafas tidak? You cannot breathe, isn't it? So we need air to breathe. Okay, now let's take a look at the next one. Water. Air. Water. Humans and animals need water to quench thirst. Manusia dan haiwan memerlukan air untuk menghilangkan dahaga. Kalau tak ada air, badan kita akan menjadi kering. Kalau badan kita kering, kita akan mati. Okay? Sebab itulah air sangat penting untuk kita. Tetapi, tumbuhan juga memerlukan air. Plants, root, absorb water to make food. Kalau tumbuhan, dia ada akar. Akar dia serap air itu naik ke atas untuk membuat makanan. Jadi, setiap keperluan benda hidup ini, semuanya berhubung kait di antara satu sama lain. Faham? Kita juga perlukan makanan, kita juga perlukan air, kita juga perlukan udara. The same goes with the plants. The plants need air to make food. The plants need water to make food. But the plants make their own food. But the plants need one more basic need. That is the sunlight. Tumbuhan perlukan cahaya matahari untuk hidup. Sebab itulah, kalau mak awak tanam pokok, dia mesti tanam pokok tu, dia tak pokok tu dekat cahaya matahari. Atau kalau tidak ada cahaya matahari, pokok itu akan mati. Awak faham? Okay. Anyway, watch the video so that you can understand more about this. Okay? Watch the video.
Basic needs of living things. So students, kids, remember please try to recall back what we learned last time. So, living things require basic needs to continue living. So, there are three basic needs of living things. One is air, another one is food, and another one is water. So, these three are very important for the survival of the living things. So, now let's move on to our lesson today. So, today we'll be looking at how humans, plants, and animals need food, water, and air. And these three things need them in different ways. So they need basic needs very differently. It's not same for the human, animals, and plants. It's differs. So first we're gonna look at food. So food for plants produces its own food, which means it doesn't need food like human, like us or animals. We have to make our own food. We have to cook our own food. Okay, so let's see. So for humans and animals, they need food to obtain energy. So you can see there is difference between plants, humans, and animals. Plants, they produces its own food, while humans, animals, they need food to get the energy, to obtain the energy. Okay, so let me see, recap here. So food, plants produces its own food, while humans and animals, they need food to obtain energy. Okay, let's continue to air. So plants need air to breathe and also to make food. They need food, air to breathe and also to make food, while humans and animals need air to breathe. So you can see that the similarities here is plants and humans and animals, they need air to breathe, but the difference here is that plants, they need the air to make food also. So go back to the food and come to plants. Okay, so let's recap here. Air, so plants, they need air to breathe and also to make food, while humans and plants, they need air to breathe. Okay, so the last one, water. So plants root absorb water to make food. So they absorb water to make the food. Okay, while humans and animals need water to quench thirst. Whenever we feel thirsty, we feel dehydrated, we need water. Okay, so you can see that here also it's become very different. Human and animals need water to quench thirst, while plants, they need water to make food. Okay, so water, plant to make food, humans and animals to quench the thirst. Okay, so let's recap everything in one slide. So human, plants, and animals need food, water, and air in different ways. Okay, so food, plants produce its own food, human and animals to obtain energy, air, plants to breathe to make food, humans and animals to breathe, while water, plants make food, humans and animals quench thirst. So the similarities we see here is food, air, and water. For plants, they need it to make food because the plants produces its own food, but for humans, animals, and plants it's different. Humans and animals need food to obtain energy. Humans and plants need air to breathe. Humans and animals need water to quench thirst. So I hope you understand. If you try to recap this video, and I think you will understand it.
Okay, as you already watched the video, now let's take a look at the activity book. Can you open your science activity book? Turn to page 16 and 17. 16 and 17. 16 and 17. 16, muka surat 16 dan muka surat 17. Okay, untuk muka surat 16, for page 16, you have to arrange according to size. Number the following fishes according to the size from small to big. Awak kena nomborkan ikan tersebut dari kecil hingga besar. And then the second one, you have to number the following plants according to the size from big to small. Nomborkan dari 1 hingga nombor 5 untuk tumbuhan dari besar ke kecil. Very easy, isn't it? So now let's take a look at page 17. Basic needs of living things. Write the basic needs required by the living things in the picture below. Apakah keperluan asas yang diperlukan di dalam gambar ini? Cuba kamu tengok kepada tempat kosong yang pertama. What is the basic needs? Apa basic needs ada di sini? Air kah? Water kah? Atau food? Kalau kamu tengok, pokok ini semuanya macam ditiup angin. Bukan macam ditiup angin. Pokok ni macam kering kan? Jadi kalau kering, pokok ni perlukan apa? Pokok ni perlukan apa? Water, air or food? Okay? Now let's take a look at the chicken. What is the chicken doing? Chicken tu tengah buat apa? Dia tengah makan kan? Jadi apa yang dia perlukan? Water, food or air? For the cat, kepala dia ditutup dengan satu balang kaca. He cannot get out from the glass bowl. So, because he cannot breathe. So, apakah keperluan asas yang dia perlukan? What are the basic needs? Is it water, air or food? So, you have to answer this one. You have to write in the blanks given. And then you send me this exercise to my Telegram. Okay, kids? Alright, good job. Okay, so I hope you will do your homework and send it to me through my Telegram. And I will see you again during our English lesson. Okay, bye kids. Assalamualaikum. Salam sayang, Madam Lina. Bye.